Alison, so we're now going to start to actually use some of the machinery.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk you through at a normal pace how I would be making coffee.
Okay.
I'll provide some commentary, and in some instances I will have to deviate a little bit because this machine is already switched on.
Okay.
So the instructions, I will explain them, but I won't actually be switching because it takes 15 minutes to warm up.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, we would take the coffee beans. And this hasn't been opened yet, so I would typically open it. And then I would pour in 1 cup of beans in here. Okay, and this is 300 ml. Okay. Then I would walk over to the grinder. This machine is called the grinder, sorry. And I would pour the coffee in. As you can see, the beans are already here.
Okay.
Because we had a glass earlier.
Okay. Just
Okay.
1 glass, 1 cup of it.
1 cup.
Okay. Yeah.
We would then, on the right side, switch this button and a green light will come on. And that will tell you the coffee machine grinder is now on.
Okay.
The screen will light up and then we will have a series of buttons to look at. Today we are making a single shot.
Okay.
A single shot, we would press this brown button.
Just 1 bean.
Just 1 bean, yes.
Yes.
Okay, if it's a double shot, it's 2 beans.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, that's the grinder, and it's going to grind the coffee into small pieces. Okay, so we're going to do that now. This is the portafilter, and this is a single shot. If we were making a double shot, this is a double shot. There are 2 spouts.
I see.
Single shot. We can remove this thing by taking one of these. We won't remove it now. But this is the single shot. And we will go over here, and I'll do it at normal speed now. So I'll simply press it and press number 1. And I'll give it a shake. Now, I've given it a shake, and I can see there's not quite enough coffee. I want it to be a little mountain. At the moment, it's not a mountain.
So we add more?
Yes, we do. Sometimes, because of the weather change, the speed that the bean will be ground changes. The texture changes. There is oil in the bean. It will adjust to the temperature. So this was good last week. Today, it's not good. Okay? So in this instance, we're looking for a little mountain. We will manually press. We'll press for 1 second. That was 1.3.
Okay.
But you can see there's a little mountain.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. So I'm going to give it a little shake. Then this is a tamper.
Press it.
I'm going to press it down. There it is. I'm going to remove anything that I don't want on the edges. Put it in simply like this. Switch, turn it to from 45 degrees.
Okay.
Pop this in. And then I'm going to lift the lever up 90 degrees. And you'll see the coffee start to come.
Okay.
Now if you look at the coffee here, it's going a little bit slowly.
Yeah.
So what that means is I wanted to put 1 second, I put 1.3 seconds. So I put a little bit too much coffee. So therefore the pour is a little bit slower.
Also, it affects the speed of the pouring.
Yeah, because the water has to pass through more density.
If you get too much, the water
Correct.
will drip.
The creamer is good, so I will switch it on now. So you can see there is a crema on top.
Okay.
So the crema means that the coffee has been extracted correctly.
Okay.
If there is no golden color, it wasn't done well.
So you have done a good job.
Hopefully, yes. So while this is sitting here, we're going to deal with this machine. So we're going to remove the tamper, the portafilter. We'll go to the knock box. Knock. And it's clean. We'll then do a little rush here of water. So we've flushed through And now we're going to put it back. And we just keep it there. Okay?
So it's always 90 degree.
The angle. So you push it one way to turn it on
Alright.
and then you reverse the direction. Okay? So we'll come back to this in a moment.